Hey y'all, I'm James Wright, and welcome back to Wizards News. Today we are going to be talking about the second half of the Brilliant event. It is coming out here on Tuesday, and I'm really getting excited about this. On top of that, we also have some news about the Christmas 12 Tasks of Christmas. This is going to be fun. Let's dive in. So I know it has been less than a week since we finished the last Brilliant event, and it's already like, wow, it's been so long since we've had a Brilliant event. Let's dive into the next one. We're going to be starting this one on Tuesday. So to cover some information on that, we're going to go over here to the Hub. It's one of my favorite sources for information on this. It's straight from Wizards Unite, and it's clear, correct information. So let's start off with some of the basic details. It'll be starting on the 17th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time or 11 a.m. Pacific Time. You'll have to figure that out. It's the normal start time for most things. But it will be starting at the same time and going for 1 week. So make sure you get everything in you need to in that time period. There will be a free store pack which will have 2 Potent Stimulos, which you probably ran through all of your Potent Stimulos yesterday. So hopefully this will start the ball rolling on filling that stock back up. As to the main rewards on this, we will be getting the full 15 restricted section books. So for those of you who are professors, hooray! I need 45 more green books in order to finish off my skill tree. So this will be 15 more of those 45. Only one more month after this. So to actually look at the tasks, I actually want to go over here to the Orange Wizard. He puts out these fantastic infographics that have a lot of detail in. So I'll leave a link to these down below. It's great to be able to just print off this one page if you want to be knowing all these tasks ahead of time. So first off, you need to collect 5 baubles from inns. And so these will be the items you get that immediately disappear. They aren't saved. They aren't for any particular purpose. So they're like the invitations that we got last time. So basically, you need to go to at least 5 inns. And as it was last time, it was about 50-50 on inns, so you're probably going to be wanting to plan on around 10 inns right off the bat. Number 2, you're going to have to return 10 foundables. And then number 3, collect 5 gifts. So you're probably going to get those 5 gifts from going to the inns as well. So I'm going to say right off the bat, try and find a place with a series of inns that you can go to and complete this out. So you're going to need quite a few inns. And for all of that, you will get 3 green books. Moving on to the next set. Here, number 1, you're going to have to unlock 4 Portkeys. Now, this is the moment that they actually unlock. So you've walked the distance, and the moment they unlock, that's what it is. So if you really want to time this out, you can have several of them ready. I know quite a few people kept a lot of those 1K Portkeys from the last time, so you may want to hold on to those and then start them going here so you only have to go 1K to get them. But you're going to have to time it out. 4 Portkeys need to be unlocked for this next section. Number 2, collect 5 baubles from casting Albublio. So this is like last time we had with the gnomes. This time you're going to have all of the foundables that have Albublio on them. And so you're going to have to try and find those. I haven't seen an infographic or a list of all of the possible Albublio foundables, but from what I've understood, they're going to be increasing those a little bit more, just like they did with the gnome spawns. So you should be seeing a few more of those because you're going to need them in other tasks. And then number 3, we're going to have to send 5 gifts. Well, look at that. You got 5 gifts. Now you have to send 5 gifts. So a relatively easy task. And for that, you'll get another 3 green books, as well as some other things. So for the next segment, you're going to have to come down here and you're going to have to brew 5 potions. Now, if you want to right now, brew 5 potions and have them ready so that they're just spinning above the cauldron. And then when you click on them, that's when it actually counts them. So if you just make sure the day before you have those spinning around on top, then great. The problem is if they're spinning around on top, you can't put more things into the cauldron. So you're going to have to play that back and forth. Do you want to be able to do this one very quickly because it is the 3rd task, it's kind of later in it, or do you want it earlier? But for me, I'm probably going to have the regular cauldron with 4 of those spinning ahead of time, and I'm going to have the rented cauldron ready so I can just buy it and be done with all of it at the same time. Return 5 high threat level foundables. This should be very easy as the foundables for this are high, so that should go fairly quickly. And then number 2, this is one that's going to cause a few people issues. You're going to have to use 2 dark detectors and inns. So, yeah, you're not going to be getting any dark detectors as gifts ahead of time, so make sure you have them. Now, you would have gotten a free dark detector yesterday, I think it was, so hopefully you just need 1 more if you haven't used that one, but some people are probably going to end up having to spend some coin to get a dark detector for this. And for all that, you'll get 3 more green books as well as some unicorn hair. Nice. On to the 4th section. Number 1, you're going to have to brew 7 potions. So, ooh, wow, you're going to need some more. So we have to brew 5 and we have to brew 7, so you're not going to have all 8 of those spinning around the top. And so that's why originally I was thinking I'm just going to end up buying them, or I'm just going to wait the amount of time needed to do that, which is what most people are probably going to do. So this Calamity event is something that might take more people some time, but that means in total you're going to have 12 potions brewed in order to complete this. So it's a little bit of a time grind. But if you have them spinning ahead of time, then you can at least get through the first section and save the second section for another day, which is usually what I do. I try and drag out the Brilliant event over the course of 3 or 4 days. Just makes it a little bit more fun and gives me a task every day. I can go out and let's do these tasks today and get through this list. And I really enjoy that form of play. Number 2, you're going to have to collect 15 bubbles from casting a Bublio again. So pretty quick and easy. Just go out and find the foundables where you have to cast a Bublio to complete it. Circle. And you'll need 15 of them. And then number 3, you're going to have to collect 20 fragments. Now this is kind of an interesting way of wording it. You have to go out and collect 20 fragments. So that could be 20 foundables. Each one of those is 1 fragment. You could go to a fortress. And if you go to a fortress, every time you complete one of those, you're probably going to be getting 4 fortress foundables plus possibly another exploration foundable. So you could go through it a little bit quicker there. But basically, any way of collecting fragments of foundables is going to get you that. So it's kind of a different way of doing it. For all of this, you're going to get 6 more green books, bringing your total up to 15, as well as a few more red books for those who are still really focused on grinding out those red books. And for those of you who have ground through this very quickly and are wanting more, they are also offering the bonus assignments again, which I really like this. Number 1, collect 30 more baubles from Brilliant Traces. So do regular Brilliant Traces, and that'll give you 3 more red books. Woohoo, nice. Defeat 30 fortress mobs. Now, the wording on this is a little bit confusing. Defeat 30 fortress mobs, and you'll get the award. But in other places I've seen defeat 30 fortress foes. So I'm assuming it's foes, and the wording in this was odd. But if we go back here to the hub, you'll see it says defeat 30 fortress foes. And then the last thing is to send 10 gifts, because it is Christmas time, so make sure you send your gifts. And then that will complete all of the bonus assignments for this. So now let's actually look at the foundables. Where are you going to find them? Number 1 and number 2 are the Wild Encounters, the Harry and Parvati, and then the Fred and Angelina. Those should be pretty common. You need to get 10 of those to stamp them. So yeah, I've only seen 1 natural Harry and Parvati out there so far. So I'm trying to get more of the regular ones, but these will be the Brilliant version. Next, you're going to be getting several things from the tasks. Number 1, you're going to be getting chilled pumpkin juice, not the regular pumpkin juice, which, that actually sounds really good because I really love pumpkin juice. If you ever had a chance to go to one of if you've ever had a chance to try pumpkin juice, it's phenomenal. But then number 2, you're going to get a Brilliant cracker from the tasks, and then a Brilliant snowy tree from the tasks. So those are the things you will get by completing the tasks. And then the ones that everyone is worrying about is the haughty Draco Malfoy. You'll get those from doing your challenges, 3 challenges. And then you are going to be getting the Hufflepuff Silver Gargoyle from doing Portkeys and Portmanteaus. So you'll need to do at least 3 of those in order to get that one. Now, the one thing you're going to be seeing about all these tasks is nothing in here has to do with fortresses. So you're going to be at inns for this first one, and then you're going to have to be at inns for the third one to put down dark detectors, and then the rest of these are finding foundables. So if you have a section with a lot of spawns and several good inns, you can just stay there for the entire time and grind this out pretty quickly as long as you have your potions ready to brew. As long as you don't mind spending a few coins to get those extra potions brewed instantly. Otherwise, throw in some healing potions and you'll get them in a few hours. So the second half of this Brilliant event will be much like the first half. It should be a fairly straightforward grind, and I kind of like how it's set up. It seems to be a little bit more difficult in the regular tasks, and then the bonus is a little bit easier than it was in previous. So yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you think this is? A little easy or a little hard? Now, next up, we're getting some information on the 12 Tasks of Christmas, which I'm really looking forward to. And if you look in your app, you will see the notification popping up about when it's starting. It will be starting in 5 days from right now. So this means it'll be starting on December the 17th at 11 a.m. Pacific time or 2 p.m. East Coast time. So plan your tasks accordingly. Now that you may realize the 17th is not Christmas, so this won't be a short period right over Christmas. This will be a longer thing. And because it's starting then, I'm assuming this is going to take us through close to the end of the year. So I'm guessing it's going to be a 12-day long event. Now it's going to be starting during this upcoming Brilliant event, so get ready for that. There will be like overlapping events. What this all is, I don't really know. They haven't told us much about it. I'm assuming that there's going to be a different task every day. What I would love to see is the 12 days, each one has something different. So on the first day, there's 1 task. On the second day, there's 2 tasks. On the third day, there's 12 tasks. On the fourth day, there's, on the fourth day, there's 4 tasks. Wow, I messed up those numbers. And so every day it increases the task. So by the 12th day, you have 12 tasks to do. I think that would be kind of fun, but who knows? It would be interesting to see what they do. But they have told us a few things about it. Number one, gifts will be coming with extra bonus rewards, such as gold and things like that. So this could be a very good time to make sure that your gift is clear, and you have the ability to give these out. Are they going to look different? Are they going to, how different are they going to be? We really don't know, but it does sound like there will be some extra special things in here. Such as in this picture, they have gold and keys and red books and a broom that's wrapped up. I don't know. But we can kind of assume that, gold and keys and books will be part of these gifts. So this could be a very fun time. So get ready for the 12 tasks of Christmas. And once we get some more information, I will be putting a video out on that as well. So there you go. We have a good deal of information on the events coming up. The Brilliant event will be starting this Tuesday. The 12 tasks of Christmas will be starting on the 17th. And this is going to be a little bit of fun, especially with Christmas coming up and so many things going on. I'm getting excited, and I hope you are too. So I'd love to hear your ideas on these events that are coming up. What do you think they're going to be doing for the 12 tasks of Christmas? Anything fun and special? I don't know, but I am excited. So let's look forward to this and have a bit of fun between now and then. I hope you liked the video. If you did, think about becoming a patron on Patreon or supporting the channel in some other way. That really does help out. If you would like to buy some swag and merchandise, I have links to those down below as well. Thank you to everyone who's been doing that. That means a lot. So that'll do it for now. And until next time, have a magical day. Speaking of the 12 days until Christmas, well, now it's only 10. So let's see, what do we get today on the 15th? And today's is... Now that is Ron. So before I thought it was Fred and George, but as you can see, that is Ron. And you can see him in his old dress robes. I kind of like that.